Alright, welcome back everyone to another episode of TFC Thursday. I think I might have called the last one TFC Tuesday. I'm recording this in a chunk because currently I'm in a situation where I don't have very much time to record, so I'm going to be getting a whole chunk done when I can. So I'm recording these two back to back. So here we go. We've got a new recipe I'm showing off here. This is to make a loom. We're not going to get into that for a while, but it is very nice to have one. Also thought I'd show off the whole torches going out mechanic. Turns out you can turn them off by right clicking them. So that is a burned out torch. You can just relight it with another torch in your inventory. Torches in your inventory do not go out. They'll stay lit forever. And the torch that was up on this wall, I replaced with a jack-o'-lantern. As far as I know, jack-o'-lanterns do not go out. So if you're planning a more permanent light setup, you're going to want that. So just as I mentioned before, the jute fibers are done by now. I only managed to make enough for a single piece of rope. But that's fine, we'll get more later. Now what rope allows you to do is it functions like the vanilla lead, which is fantastic for bringing in animals instead of luring them with food in your hand. Since I don't have any type of grain right now, the rope is really my only option anyway. So let's go get ourselves a cow. I'm going to prioritize a female cow for now, since those are the only ones you can milk. And we'll get a bull later. Probably immediately after if we can. Mobs spawning and despawning. We can kill this spider. I could get us a... No, spiders are really tough in this. You really don't want to mess with them. Now that I'm thinking about it. So the way to tell the bulls from the cows. Bulls have horns. See, this little guy has 2 horns on the side of his head. And cows have udders. You'll notice that the bull does not. No udder. Cow, however, has an udder. So we are going to take her. She's got those tiny little horns instead of the big pointed ones. And we're just going to lead her back to base. Now after we're done with this, we're going to get that corn. And then we're going to start familiarizing our new cows. And that is a mechanic I will explain to you more about later. So since I'm just going to be bringing a cow and then a bull back home, back and forth, I think I'm just going to cut this out for you guys. If there's another female cow there, I'll bring her as well, since it'd be nice to have 2 sources of milk. So I'll see you guys when I've done that. Alright, so we've got ourselves a bull and a cow. So that is perfect. Now if I go ahead and I try to milk this cow, you'll see that in the bottom there it says the animal won't let you do that. Right down here. And if I wanted to breed these animals, you'd see that it also says that the animal will not let me do that. So before we can do any of that, we have to make these animals familiar to us. And the only way to do that is a lengthy process. It takes a few days at the very least. So we'll just keep this going in the background while we work on some other stuff. But it is definitely something we'll have to do. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a grain. I'm not sure corn works. I'm really hoping it does. Otherwise I'm going to have to go on a little adventure here to find us something else. But hopefully corn does the trick. So, I get some corn. Let's stack this up. Can I do it? No. Okay, corn may not work. This is a bit of a drag. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna see if I can just feed them straight up corn. If that's not the case, then we're gonna have to take a little trip. I might keep you guys in for it, depending on what kind of stuff we come across, since you guys missed the last excursion I took. I assume you want to see what's in the area, at least a little bit. Right now, I am sort of dying of thirst, so I'm going to get 2 water jugs. Let's see. I do have corn planted. Do I have another? I do have another grain. It's not going to be ready anywhere near soon enough. So I'll go do my excursion regardless. And then I'll see you guys when I get back. But for now, we will stock up. And I'm going to head out. Let's actually drink some. Okay, now I'm heading out. And let's see if we can find some nice, easy grains. So we've got pigs in the area. That's pretty nice. If I end up having nothing to say, I'll cut out whatever happens. But I'll try to show you guys what's in the area at the very least. Since you guys haven't been able to see very much of that. Zombie dodging through the woods. I was supposed to sound a little cooler than that, but did not come out quite right. We've got a hot spring here, which is nice for regenerating health. Okay, well, there's nothing over here, so I am going to cut, and then I'm going to get to that other section of the island. Start looking over there. So I will bring you back in just a few minutes. Alright, we are on the far larger side of the continent right now. And we are going to be heading out into the unknown. I have scattered out this area before. I found a whole ton of metals. I did not pay attention to the grains because I thought we would be okay with corn. As it turns out, we are not. And I have the corn on me, which is kind of nice. I'm actually going to start eating that instead of the seaweed. Let's pick off the decay. There's nothing wrong with eating food with decay on it. I guess the assumption is that your character just eats around the decay. So that's the thing. We're going to end up running through the night, most likely. But we should be fine. Got some horses in the area. Could domesticate those. Oh, we got more cows. Are either of them female? If so, I will definitely be coming back for them. Let's see here. Bull. 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 Alrighty then. Alright, nighttime is a-comin'. This could get dicey. Could get interesting. Could be fun. Let's see what happens. Ooh, we got creepers right off the bat. Okay, there's a type of grain right there. Right next to that wither skeleton. Okay, we've got some rye. A little more would be nice. Whew. Jump. Dodge. Zigzag weave. Boom. Parkour. Let's see, what else we got? We have no more rye in the area. Ooh, hello, Mr. Skeleton. Goodbye, Mr. Skeleton. I do not have a crushing weapon on me because I thought it would be a good idea to put away my hammer. Hello, Mr. Spider. You guys are terrifying in this game. Mr. Creeper, you're pretty slow. I can outrun you. Not if I keep jumping into tree leaves. Ah. Okay. I think we are in the clear. For the most part. I've gotten 1 piece of rye. Yay. I would like a few more. How many ounces is that? That's 13 ounces. Yeah, I would like at least like 80. I don't think I'm going to get nearly that much, but that's fine. Less of it will go to waste at the very least. Tons of galena in the area. Let's hope for some more rye. He's got bronze armor. I would very much like to hit him and take that armor from him. But as I said, I left my hammer at home. Hello, Mr. Piggy. There are a lot of pigs. That'll be good. Pigs are definitely the easiest source of meat. Next to chickens, probably. Okay, looks like we got some more rye over here. So let's get this, and this. How much rye is that? That is 50 ounces of rye. There's more over here. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Bye, Mr. Zombie. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Bye, Mr. Zombie. Okay. Now let's stack that up. We've got 80 ounces. Perfect. That was exactly what I was hoping for. So let's make a sprint back for home's spawn protected area. And then I can get to showing you why we need this grain. Oh, hello, Mr. Enderman. Donkeys. Ooh, we could get some mules. That would be nice. We get some storage, some speed, some travel. We can make some saddles later. Saddles are, by the way, craftable in TerraFirmaCraft, which is super nice. You can just saddle up whenever. Dungeons are not a thing in this, so you're not going to get loot from any of those kind of things. Do not bank on them. I am moving slowly all of a sudden. There we go. Speed her up. I'm running low on water. I've got water on me. I've got food on me. I'm in the open. I should take the time. There we go. Switch out the water jugs. And keep running for my life. Now, I can't remember what grain we planted at home. It was probably rye. I'm not going to start another crop until I figure that out. If it turns out to be rye, then I'm just going to leave it. Although grain is something we need a lot of. It would be nice. Well, once we get a corn going, I can use corn to breed animals. I know you can use corn. So here's the thing. You can use corn to breed animals. The only problem is that to make it to the point where you can use it to breed animals, you need a piece of tech known as the quern. And unfortunately, I do not have the resources to make the quern. I am missing one tool, which I should have taken into account and made along with the other tools, but I was not thinking far enough ahead at the time. So we are almost in the clear. Home is right over here. Something else that rhymes with ear. And there we go. Spawn protection, help me. Okay. And we are back home. Got our cows on our mini-map. There's a wither skeleton somewhere over there, along with a spider friend. But we're not going to pay him any mind. I am going to cut down this rye into rye grain. And then we are going to feed our friends here. What time is it? Alright, sorry about that. I had to make a bit of an abrupt cut there, but we are back, and let's see what time it is. It is still 2 o'clock. This is actually a day after, well, just about when I went into this pen with the grain. So I'm just gonna, I think my plan before was to just wait out the night and feed them in the morning. If I remember correctly, this game works based on, as far as building up the familiarity of animals, it does work on a 24-hour cycle, but it counts, I think, 5 a.m. as the turning point for the start of a new day. So, we'll have to, I think I'll just wait for that. Although, I could feed them now and then feed them again at 5. We could try that. See if that works. Let's go for it. Come on over, guys. So you see the little hearts above their heads? And I can only feed them the once. Slowly, those hearts will fill up. Now, since these cows are from the wild, there is a limit to how much I can familiarize them. But, I can still get them to a point where their familiarity won't lower if I forget to feed them for a day. And also to a point where they can breed and the female will allow me to get some milk from her. So that will be good. That sounded a little strange to say out loud, but that will be fine. Actually, I might keep those rye seeds. Do I have rye? Is this rye? I would very much like to not have to destroy a crop just to find out what it is. Probably should have installed Wayla. Wayla is part of inventory tweaks, I believe. At least I was pretty sure it was. Morning's about to pop up, so I guess I don't need to really make a cut just yet. Let's see, it's still about 4 o'clock. As far as I know, yeah, this is the inventory screen, so it's not pausing time for me to do that. Doop doop doop. Hello. And then I think we'll do some more exploring tomorrow. See if we can find anything interesting. Maybe pick up some more metals so we can get some other tools going. Actually, now that I think of it, it would be nice to have more room for a tool rack. For other tool racks, I should say. Here we go. Get that. Pop you up here. I'm going to put these seeds away until I know what to do with them. And I'm going to put you in here. And let's go doop 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 doop. And there we go. It should now be 5 o'clock, and let's see if we can do this. Will you guys allow me to feed you again? Looks like it. Okay, perfect. So 5 or 6 o'clock is when the day turns over. You are burnt out. I don't really need... Destroying a burnt out candle, or candle, wow, okay. A burnt out torch. Torch is the word I'm looking for. Destroying a burnt out torch will lead to it being completely destroyed. So you will not get it back. If you want to get the torch back, you have to relight it first. I forgot about that, and so we are a bit out of luck in that regard. So I'm going to explore, gather some resources. Actually, you know what? There's not going to be much time. I'm going to be tacking this on to the end of the other recording, so it's going to be a short one. Let's get something else going first. And then I can do some stuff between episodes, and you guys don't have to sit through that. So what should we get going first? Oh, I know. I can show you the first part of the quern. Blah. Weird word to say. And then when I bring you guys in next week, I can show you guys the other piece of the quern. I can get the resources up and running to get that going between now and then. So here we go. Let's get some stone going. Boop. 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 So you'll notice as I'm mining these stones, I'm just getting more of the tiny andesite rocks. But if you'll notice, this block has no supports to it now except for the one directly underneath it. So if I mine this, boom, the rock pops off and I get the full untouched stone. This is the only way to get the regular basic andesite block. There are ways to get different variants of it, and I'll get more into that when I show you guys how to build the quern, the other part of the quern. Ugh. But for now, we're just going to keep getting a few of these. I'm actually going to get 2 more. I'm not sure if this is one of the stones I can use as an anvil, but I'm sure I could use the extra pieces anyway. So there we go. 4 pieces of normal andesite rock. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to put 3 of them like that. I'm going to put a little stick up here. And that is going to give us a handstone. This is one of the parts for the quern. And it is a part that has its own durability. So it will eventually end up breaking. And you'll have to make another one. But being made of 3 pieces of stone and 1 stick, it's not going to be too hard to come by. And you know what? I could make another tool rack. Just even up the walls here. So let's get that done. And unfortunately, that's going to be time. It feels like this just started to me because I had to take that pause last time, but this will be about the 20 some odd minute mark by now in the actual video. So I will see you guys next time. Until then, try out TerraFirmaCraft for yourself. It's really fun. There's lots of stuff, and I'll be helping you guys figure some stuff out along the way, assuming you haven't been through all this already. So, yeah, okay, I'm stalling for now. I don't know why. I'm already over time. So, bye for now, and I'll see you guys next time.